All right, hello, and welcome to the penultimate episode of the Rice and Beans Cast. It's episode 45, and we got a little something special this time. We got our friend who decided to leave the U.S. because he hates us or something. I'm not sure, but
yeah,
why don't you introduce yourself, huh?
my name's Kalen. I like you said, I fucked off to Europe. What, about
Yeah,
4 months ago now? I think.
Yeah, I would say.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, it was August. It was beginning of
How many months did we just watch Jerry Springer at night? What the hell? I thought you've been over there for like 2 months tops. What the fuck?
No,
These last couple of months.
I've been over here long enough. I'm technically an illegal. Like if I fuck up now, I'm not just on a tourist visa.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen Swedish jails and prisons. You'll be pretty okay.
Dude, they're so funny. Like, it's just, they're so nice. You could literally, like, stab someone to death and they'd be like, this is your last warning. Like, don't do it again.
Otherwise, you'll have to live in dormitory with other peoples. Yeah. Oh, no.
You have to you get to wear your own clothing and have your own name and cook your meals and talk to a career counselor.
You can only play on computer for 2 hours. Oh, my God!
Nah, that's a deal breaker right there. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. These last couple of months have gone by really, really fast. So,
oh, yeah, they have.
4 months seems about right, I guess. I'm not sure anymore. But why don't you, I mean, I've never been there, but why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience so far in Sweden, huh?
That's great. Honestly, when I first got here in August, it was, the sun was out until like 11 o'clock at night. They would come up at 2 a.m. So you could just... I spent most of my first week here just kind of partying, which was awesome.
Trading patches?
Now we're in the... Yeah. Now we're in the darkest part of the year, so like... I think we get from about 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. is when it's actually light out. Which sucks. Which really sucks. It's dark, it's cold, I'm sick, I'm dying, like, it's awful.
It's because you're homesick, boobala.
Yeah,
You gotta come back.
Speaking of that, they don't have any Jewish food. Like, you know how in most of the stores in the U.S. there's like a Jewish section? Like, it may be 3 shelves, but there's a section, right?
Yeah.
Not here. There's not. There is nothing. Like...
That's because you got to rummage through the tube food to find it.
Yeah, 99% of your food is meatballs, cinnamon buns with salt on them, and then pizza with like bananas on them.
Yeah, and reindeer.
Ugh.
I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys. I had reindeer the other day.
How was it?
It was actually really good.
Weird ass food over there.
Tasted like Rudolph.
Yeah, there was one like kind of, I don't know. It was kind of not processed very well. Like there was kind of chewy bits in it, you know, but it wasn't bad. It tasted very good. And,
okay, so I got a couple questions about your food here because I looked up some of your foods and they all look really disgusting.
As Shu says, the food terrorists. Yeah.
Yeah. What is a kropkakor? I'm gonna throw in an image here for you to see. What the hell is this? It says it's these anemic-looking pork-filled potato dumplings are served with butter and lingonberry jam. Sometimes with other meat is used. They are particularly popular in Åland. What the fuck? Where traditional farmers love to have them for lunch because you can eat a few and not be hungry for the rest of the day. What the fuck are these?
I like the best way. You ever had like I don't know. It's not really. It's kind of like humbao and a dumpling mixed together. But then they decided to put, like, cranberry sauce. Because lingonberry, and, like, if anybody Swedish listens to this, they'll fucking hate me saying this, but it's kind of like cranberries. It's a little bit sweeter than cranberries, but it's still kind of like a bitter berry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These,
so it's not super sweet, but still.
These look like 3 bull testicles. Just covered in jam and whipped cream, so I
haven't had those yet, but I kind of want... Ooh, you can make them with eel, apparently.
Oh
no!
It looks like someone hit Control C on my butthole after my uncle stopped by.
Jesus Christ!
Tell me I'm wrong. It's just like there's white shit everywhere. There's red liquid. It is not great.
it's dripping down the middle. Yeah.
So speaking of tube food, though, here this is fish paste. What is going on in this picture?
Yeah. That's
Oh my god.
So they have it's like a brand name, but it's called, I think it's called caviar. Caviar.
Mollusk caviar.
No, Kala is a name. So like Kala's caviar.
You do have it correct.
Paste.
It's also fish roast spread, is what it says.
Yeah, they put that on breakfast toast. Yeah.
It's
I've also seen. I don't think this is normal. I think this is more
eggs?
of a joke. But yeah, I've
sweet.
seen people put that on popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweets eat it on sandwiches, boiled eggs, egg sandwiches, and even on avocado toast. Oh, so you guys are just basic over there.
Oh. What the fuck?
Also,
This is why does Sweden get avocados? It has to cost a fucking fortune to get one of them fuckers up there.
Everybody's like, oh, Sweden costs more than anywhere in the world. Not like the West Coast where I'm from, but like, I will say that is one thing that I have noticed costs a fuckload, is like avocados or
vegetables. Anything
yeah.
that's not a root vegetable is expensive. If it's not a legume, get the fuck out of here.
So this article here has a description of it, and it says caviar or fish roe is a favorite delicacy in Sweden, and some genius came up with the idea of taking fish roe and turning it into a cream, which was then stuffed into a tube, which is the most disgusting way they could have put that.
And I did try it because, I had to. It's fucking foul. It's genuinely disgusting. It is awful, but they will slap that shit on toast. Also, like, they have fucking sandwiches for breakfast, and it pisses me off. Like, they'll get out the bread, and then they'll put like a fucking piece of meat, like cold cut with butter on the bread, and then they'll put like chopped peppers, and then they'll put the cream on. And I'm like, what are you? That's a sandwich. You can't have that for breakfast. Like,
I've been hanging out with the Italians too long. Fucking pepper and sausage. Hey.
I can barely handle like that canned liver shit, and then just thinking of tube paste fish is disgusting.
You eating cat food, Feast?
Have you never had canned liver before for like
No,
humans?
I've never even heard of this.
It's
canned
disgusting.
liver.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting. It is terrible, but it is a thing, and it's nasty. And thinking of food like fish paste, it just sounds so gross.
There's like this bag of like frozen chicken, like pre-cut chicken that I get in the freezer section, and the same brand and the same, it looks almost the same except the name on the bottom is a little bit different. There's one that's chicken fillets, and then there's one that's chicken livers. And the amount of times I've almost picked up that fucking like 5-pound bag of chicken livers and popped it in the fucking basket is way too many. Like,
no,
they eat chicken liver too.
It's not good.
Chicken liver's not bad. I don't want to eat it out of a can.
Yeah.
It's just iron. It just tastes like pennies. The whole thing just tastes like pennies.
Yeah. I was about to say, like my first experience with it, my mom eats them all the time, and I thought she had chicken nuggets in the fridge when I was like in middle school, and I cooked them up, and I ate like 16 of the little fuckers, and then she's just like, "Oh, who ate my chicken liver?" I was, what? Fucking, I was like, I thought it tasted weird, but they were still good.
That reminds me of my first
very
date.
irony. Oh yeah. Let's get right into this.
I think I've probably told you the story, but I was in 6th grade, and my mom picked us up, dropped us off at like a pizza place, right? We went and had lunch or something. And
was it the sit down Pizza Hut?
No, it was a place called like Old School Pizza. It was like they had like arcade games in the table. Oh Jesus.
You said old school pizza, so I got to define where old school is.
6th grade you was in America, right?
Yeah. I'm no comment. No, but so we were sitting there, and it was just kind of quiet. Like, it was just awkward because me being in 6th grade, I asked her like right before the end of the school year, and the reason is I was like, I want to like have a girlfriend this summer. So I made a list in class and just went I went from the top down until I got a yes.
Jesus Christ.
That is.
How far did you have to go? What number did you get?
I think I had 6 on the list. And I think she
got
was
all the way to 7.
I think she was probably number 4.
I like the 7 one. Like, fuck!
He just goes up to
You
the teacher.
bitch!
I will say that was the first time I ever had like that was the best, like the biggest.
Sex.
No,
No,
that was the biggest like confidence I ever had was 6th grade, because there was one girl that was like in 8th grade and she was getting ready for summer, so she's going to high school next. I didn't even know her fucking name. I was like, hey, you Bria, you want to date this summer? Like, she's like,
Hey,
no.
mommy.
Yeah. Anyway, I was on the date, and we're just sitting there and quietly waiting for the pizza. I was like, dude, I gotta say something. And like, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in middle school, I was full of just useless facts.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm still that.
And all I said,
that's
I
still
just
me now.
looked her right in the eye and I said, did you know your blood tastes like metal because it has iron in it? That's all I said.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. How long into the dinner was this? I'm imagining like 30, 45 minutes of just silence has gone by.
I think it was about
And
5
then
minutes of silence.
Yeah, and Pop's 6-foot Kalen. Just, yeah, your blood tastes like pennies. All right, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
What town did you grow up in?
Famous town actually. Olympia, Washington.
Okay.
Oh, is that where they made the Olympics?
No, but that's where Borat in the second Borat movie went to that rally.
I don't know if it's just a Utah thing, but like whenever you go, like whenever 2 people have like a crush or like each other, it is the most awkward thing you'll ever see. It is. It is so disgustingly awkward. To be fair,
Like for you,
that
for
was
you
me.
being a part of it, or like just a bystander?
Both. Like
Okay,
if you
I
know
would
2
agree.
people like each other, like it is the most disturbing thing to watch. But if you're part of it, it is the most awkward thing, and it's so weird. But yeah, I mean, like I can't really speak. You have balls, Kalen. All my girlfriends were just homie hoppers. So
Well, you have to understand though. Like my dating experience at that point was literally a woman who told me. I asked her out, and she said, I asked her out because she had the biggest tits in the class. But she literally said, "You're annoying. If you don't annoy me for a week, I'll go on a date with you."
damn.
And I didn't talk to her for a week. I genuinely
Still worked.
I worked
Still
my
worked.
ass
Yeah.
off. And we dated for like a month and a half, and then she was like, okay, bye." Like
You annoyed me again. I'm done.
You started talking again. Get out. I'm sorry. I just want to love you.
Right when you made that blood flack, she just left.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the shout out to that woman for not just running for the cops when he's just like, blood tastes like pennies. And I'm done.
I'm out of you.
I think if I was a lady, I would have been like, oh, that's a cool fact. Pepper spray hurts the eyes, too, creep.
Oh my gosh. You got some interesting stories, and that's why you're here, by the way. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, no, yeah. My goal in life is to just be that old guy telling stories to random people until the police show up. Like
No, you're already half that. You're already old.
Yeah. No, I am. I'm an old fucking
Hey,
man.
wait a fucking minute. He's younger than I am. Wait a
No,
minute.
You're both older than me,
But
Grandpa.
I have the I already have the old man haircut going on. I got the demeanor.
That wasn't by choice though. God gave you that.
Yeah.
I like to lie to myself and tell me it was my choice.
I don't think that's good. I don't. I'm
you're
choosing
allowed
to
to
go
do that?
bald right now. What about that comb that has like a pound of hair in it? No.
So
Are you
I'm
allowed
like
to
so
say
tall.
that?
I'm so tall. Nobody fucking could tell that I was like thinning on top. So I didn't know about it.
Well, then you got to do the Kevin Durant. You just got to keep it. No one's going to tell you.
I saw a picture of myself top down, and I'm not kidding you.
From
You
who?
could see-
A giraffe?
I was laying on my back. Like I think I had my dog was like tackled me or something. My mom took a picture.
What dog tackles a 6'4" man?
He's a big boy. He weighs 95 pounds.
His name's Beethoven.
No, his name's actually Bernie.
Okay. All right.
See, looking for your
It's been
financial
15
support.
minutes since the first other, just claiming Jewish people. I'm proud of you. We made it pretty far this time.
Oh.
But I was just, I could see, I look like a monk that had let it go a little bit. Like, I was like, okay.
Little John.
Yeah, I was
They
like,
still
all right,
look like that.
this needs to go. I need to be done now.
Oh my gosh. All right. I've got two more that I want to ask you about foods. Okay. First of all, this that's pickled fish.
Yeah. Is that surströmming or just pickled fish?
That's an onion.
That's Glame star still? I've Swedish word. This classic has a crunchier texture than other types of pickled herring because the bones are kept in the fish.
Jesus Christ.
The bones become softer each day they remain in the preserving liquid. Oh, gross. What the
Who the fuck is it? I think it's Norwegians. They brought over that tradition where they fucking store fish and lie to get rid of the bones. Did you borrow that from them, you fuck? Huh?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh.
This looks so disgusting.
That's pretty tame from I would eat that before ruptured anus and fish jizz to paste. I don't.
Yeah,
I gotta find.
They do like fish here quite a bit.
I think this was it.
They can't grow vegetables. They gotta start pulling shit out of the sea.
We'll say the salmon's quite good and quite cheap. Like it's like a quarter of the price it is in the U.S. It's like salmon's
you only
cheaper
live
than
in places
chicken.
where there's cheap salmon. Yeah.
Okay, that one's tame. How about this one here? Okay, that's jellied veal.
No.
Yeah.
that is
no.
That is jellied veal.
You'll notice the really clean cut. It's because they use a bandsaw to cut it.
Oh.
Is it frozen when they do it? You sick fuck eating meatsicles, you sickos. Oh, is this the fucking Northern European bouillon cube? Is that what this is? Oh.
How do you say this in Swedish? Because I can't. There's too many consonants in it. Let me send you the name that it has.
Yom Grossting.
All right. That's the name of it.
Kalvsylte. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, so jellied veal is a Swedish Swedish. Or, what the fuck? This sentence made no sense. Okay, I'm just going to skip it. It's jelly veal. Is a simple meat dish made with minced veal that is simmered in meat stock along with gelatin and seasoning. So gross.
It kind of reminds me of Spam, and if I think of it that way, it makes me feel a little bit better.
I would eat uncooked Spam, like straight out of the can before this. I've done that. And I can't do that.
I've done that. I used to put on sandwiches.
You don't fry it up first?
No, I used to slap it on white bread with mayo.
Oh my god, you fit in up there, you fucking cretin. Oh my god, you eat just cold Spam?
No, and like you literally slide the knife into the can and like drag it across, and then just put like a fucking plastic wrap back over the can.
The Hawaiians don't even do that shit, you
they
sicko.
Cook it. They cook it.
Oh my god.
I genuinely, for like the first 15 years of my life, I had never had Spam cooked, and then I had Spam. I was like, wow, it was amazing.
This is 1,000,000 times better.
Oh my god, so good. I'd rather take a rip of a freaking beer out of my asshole before that.
I would drink bong water before I ate Spam out of a can.
So apparently,
oh my god,
this is a Christmas dish. What?
Oh
what
no.
Yeah. No, that's what this one is the freaking jellied meat.
Do they put whipped topping on top of it?
They probably do. They probably add avocados on it because it's so expensive. They want to be fancy.
Yeah, this is only for kings and queens.
I'm going to my girlfriend's family's house for Christmas, so hopefully that won't be there.
Yeah, you know it is.
If
I hope it is. I hope it is, you sick fuck.
If it's there, you have to try it, and then you have to come back on here and report to us how that tasted. You know that, right?
Give us like a news report from like Ollie from Family Guy. And now we go live to Ollie. It's fucking gross. Thank you, Ollie.
That's pretty much all I have. Everything else just looks like they took the MRE bread snacks and just made that into a dish. So, that's all of it. It's either that or just cheese. They have a lot of cheese on this list.
I will say
it has to be stuff that keeps for winter.
One thing.
Yeah, that's why they jelly their meat.
That's really good. One thing they have that's really good is the kebab pizza.
No.
Why would you put a stick
No.
through that?
No, Feast. Jesus Christ.
I think I get what you mean now, by the way.
Do you think they just stack pizzas on a stick and you walk around with...
Hey. I would not be surprised.
I want to live in this world. You know what? I apologize. I want to live in that fucking beautiful, whimsical world rather than what zebra shit I just looked at. Ugh.
Listen. I wouldn't be surprised with, they already have jellied meat. I wouldn't be surprised if they just put a pizza and stuck a stick through it.
The best part of the pizza is the stick.
I bet, now that I think about it, I bet they put the jellied veal as a popsicle.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even, once he said bandsaw, I was like, oh, this is frozen. Like, it completely went over my head that it was jellied. Let's bring like a couple American-styled McDonald's over there.
Oh, I did make Thanksgiving food for some couple sweets.
American
How'd that go?
Thanksgiving or like Swedish version?
Yeah, no. I called my mom and got the recipes. So
Okay.
It was good.
So Jewish Thanksgiving.
It was funny. Yeah.
What? These are the latkes that the Indians brought to the pilgrims.
Oh, God damn it. We have to light the menorah before eating.
Yeah. But it's not Hanukkah menorah, it's candelabra menorah.
Yeah. They do that here. They have like these weird menorah things in the window. Like everybody has one. And I was walking around and I was like, oh my God, there's so many. And then I was like, oh no, that's just their weird light things. Never mind. Like there's not Jews here.
It's the only Jewish man in Sweden.
In fact, the only reference to Jews that I've seen in this town was a graffiti on a trash can that said "Gas the Jews," and I'm like, oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Good Lord. I think you did it. He's the only one there, and you offended him. Asswipe. Nice work.
I'll put this here.
Genuinely,
no one will be offended by this.
The closest synagogue is a 3-hour drive away. Like,
good Lord. Do you go to temple?
No, I can't be bothered to drive 3 hours.
Bad boy.
Dude, I would pay money to hear like a service given with a Swedish accent and with fucking Yiddish, dude.
I feel
you hear
like
that? You just have to take that 3-hour drive and you get paid, Kalen.
I feel like you'd show up and somehow the rabbi would still have like a New York accent. Like,
we're gonna run again in 4 years. No,
what the hell?
I got out of here. God damn it.
Please donate your Swedish crowns into this box.
Okay. We talked about this a little bit before, but I believe it was Shu had one of his special games that we play. He had an article in there that talked about, I believe it was like your prime minister who just up and quit, right?
Yep.
But she's back.
Is she back?
She's back.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, Prime Minister 2 Electric Boogaloo.
So basically, she was the first female prime minister for Sweden.
Uh-huh.
She was prime minister for 7 hours. And then resigned. Yeah.
And now she's back.
But the funny thing was, it took like 4 or 5 hours for people to kind of, like for the news sites to kind of get going. But they had like this fanfare of like, she's the first Swedish female prime minister, woo! You know, like, everybody party, great job, wonderful, right? And then, like, people were, like, they'd post this news story, and then the comments would just be, she resigned. Like, and yeah, so she resigned after 7 hours, and then I think it was 2 days later, she was not elected, because it was just in the parliament itself, but she was re-elected as prime minister again.
Why?
So she became prime minister
because you don't get to choose over there. That's why.
Apparently not.
She submitted a budget proposal, and it worked with like the opposing party, and one of the parties in like her coalition was like, "Oh, we don't want to work with them," and quit. And it's like tradition that if one of the parties in your coalition quits, the prime minister resigns. So then they had to reform a new group, and then they reelected her again as their prime minister.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was.
You guys,
Election is a very loose term, by the way.
Yeah.
From what I read from BBC, it was just like, this person or no? And it's just like, that's not an election. You just...
Do you want to know the funny thing, too? So when she was first made prime minister, again, the first female prime minister is for Sweden, right? She didn't actually get the majority yes votes. There was just a bunch of people that were like, we don't really give a shit, we're not going to vote. And so she got
it by... She got it by one vote, right?
Something like that, yeah.
It was like literally one vote, and it was just because like a third of the people didn't even show up.
But because...
Or didn't choose to vote.
The rule was, it wasn't that she got the majority, right? It was that a majority was not opposed to her nomination, is why she got it.
My favorite thing out of this whole thing was that it sounded like a fairy tale that this actually happened, and then it's immediately soiled by the fact she quit. Fuck yeah, we got a woman in. She's
actually,
gone. Fuck.
I'm reading the news story again now. A few hours after her election, her budget was defeated. The opposition budget passed instead. Since blah 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 blah, they pulled out of the coalition, leading her to resign before technically taking office. Yeah, so she actually, I guess, didn't technically take office.
She quit from a position she didn't even have yet.
She was elected prime minister again 2 days later by a narrow margin of 2 votes.
Oh,
oh, she improved upon.
Yep.
All right.
That is an improvement.
Someone finally did the job that they're supposed to do. Apparently,
that one guy who quit.
You mean I have to do the voting? No, I don't vote. All right.
Oh, wow. Okay. She's the first female head of government in Sweden since Queen Ulrika Eleorna in 1720.
How many J's and goofy O's with 2 dots on it were in that name?
Tell me, how many vowels is in that?
There's a lot of vowels.
It's all.
There you go.
just
that last
nothing
name.
But
actually, that's a pretty good equal.
That's actually...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually just consonants. It's usually just nothing but L's and... Oh, my... That's a bird! That's a fucking bird! It's like the old parakeet your fucking distant relative has that should just die. Oh. Polly want a cracker? Polly want suicide! Oh, my God.
I have so much fun putting all of these images in.
She was known as Ulrika the Younger.
That was to who? Yeah. Father Time? Jesus. Good God. How did they not hang the person who painted this? It's real. It's not my fault. She's hideous. Oh.
She's got fucking 3 chins. Like, what? Like you could have done a better picture.
How are you skinny with 3 chins? That is a very good point. Her eyes are so sunk in. Dude. She has like the worst parts of everything. The worst part of being super skinny and the worst part of being a fat fuck.
Have you guys ever seen the Swedish lion thing?
I think I have a picture of it right here.
No, like so basically,
lions.
They shipped
hand in hand.
They're all over the place.
They shipped a pelt and bones back of a lion to Sweden. And so, like, Sweden's crest is this, which has 2 lions on it with their tongue sticking out, right?
They've got 4 lions.
Yeah. So that... Oh, yeah. That is the only reference this dude had for a lion when he put the lion back together.
Where's the second tail? Yeah.
This is why they thought dragons were real.
So, this is genuinely what came out of that.
Oh my God. You know that Down syndrome Liger thing that they got?
Don't worry, I'm going to make sure to put all of these images.
Someone edited it into a fucking lion photo.
Oh. That's the lion that they send in to crawl through the asshole to rip open the gut.
Oh my god!
Wait, what does that mean? What you see, what she sees when she's giving head?
I don't think I can put that in this show. Well, it should be okay.
Good Lord.
Oh my god!
That is, I can't unsee it now. What you see versus what she sees.
Oh my god.
Okay. I have a news article here that was posted on the 16th of November. And I believe this was actually you who did this, okay? Now, you have to tell me if this was or wasn't you, okay?
Do you own a bow and arrow?
16th November 2021. This was last updated 8 o'clock, whatever time zone they're in, whatever IST is. So it says Sweden. Children stabbed and thrown out of building. 1 dead and 1 injured. 2 arrested. So, Kalen, was this you?
God!
What?
They threw the fucking child out of the window?
Jesus.
2 children were thrown out of a building, which resulted in the death of 1. However, the other survived with severe injuries.
I think I heard about this.
Did he land on the body of the first one?
I think that's what happened. But
The parents
the
parents were trying to kill the kids.
You have kids?
No, the parents were. Shut up. The parents were.
I'm still saying this is you.
You've been there for fucking 4 months. How did this work?
Like they were like, we don't want kids anymore, and they tried to make it look like an accident, like they fell out of the window. But the kids survived and told the police.
Get fucked. How do you not check up on your handiwork?
I don't
what
know.
a dipshit.
This is such a sad story though, because it's like
It is horrible.
The children were siblings and were under the age of 10 when this happened to them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna stop there, Kalen. You're under arrest.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. It's Sweden. You get a slap on the wrist. And
How tall was the building?
I am trying to find
I
it,
think
but
it
I
was
don't
like
believe
6
they
stories.
used...
Like it wasn't within the window of guaranteed.
Why the fuck can you? Why can you open the windows completely of a 60-foot tall building?
You can you can clean your own windows. So
What?
the way
Oh
it
my
works is like the
God.
window, like the bottom part of the window opens out, and then you can flip the window around entirely, like it can reverse, so you can clean both sides of it. But in the process of doing that, it's wide open.
Oh my God.
So
They just fucking. Oh my God, that poor kid.
it's it does not
Jesus
say
Christ.
the height on here. If it does, it's not in English.
If it does, it's
Yeah.
How dare they? How dare they not know one American was gonna read this?
How dare you? I'm Chinese.
Oh.
it was 11 stories, I think. No,
It was
that's from the
Oh
U.S. That's from the
my
U.S.
God.
Hold on.
I was gonna say,
okay.
yeah. See, that's a U.S. thing. 11 stories. I think 6 stories is standard for Sweden.
There was a musician where his kid fell out of the window. Who the fuck was that? Eric Clapton, I think. I think it was Eric Clapton. His fucking kid legitimately accidentally fell out of like a high rise, like 20 stories up or something like that. The fucking kid just whoo and splat.
Jesus.
I
can't even imagine.
I did find it
like,
funny. Well, hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah.
The way Swedish police are, like the way they talk, like we cannot rule out that the children have been subjected to a criminal offense, was what the actual police spokesperson said when this stabbed child fell out of a fucking building.
What?
Wait, both of them were stabbed, or the
Yeah,
first
both
one?
of them were stabbed.
Yeah.
It seems like an accident to me.
Yeah. It says children stabbed and thrown out of building. So.
Jesus Christ!
Like, why would you stab? Like, it doesn't. That's not how you get a clean getaway. I'm not condoning this action.
Everybody knows a burlap sack with rocks in it, and then you chuck it in the river. It's
All right, Moses.
No, that
Jesus
is not
Christ!
how you do it.
Take your Old Testament ass out of here! God damn it!
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? It's pretty simple story, actually. They just started knife fight, then tried to fly. No, they didn't. Go. These are some of the people that should just, if they're found guilty, I don't know how the fuck this works over there. they should just bury him underneath the prison and just never let them see the light of day again. Good Lord.
Do something. Hey, by the way, Earth Ambassadors, that's who I'm sending.
Yeah, I was about to say, you beat me to it. I was about to be like, yeah, this is mine. Go somewhere else.
I'll send one parrot, you send the other. Kalen, who's your Earth Ambassador to Mars? Put you on the spot right now.
I don't know.
Basically, you just find one shitty human that we should send to Mars to colonate it first. And only them. Like, so far, Bill Cosby, Alec Baldwin, who else?
The non-showerers.
What did Baldwin do?
He shot and killed a guy, woman.
Oh,
yeah, and then, by the way, he says he didn't pull the trigger. He said a ghost did it.
What?
Feel free to look that up. I might be paraphrasing. This is a legit thing. It wasn't his fault. He pointed that gun at someone. A ghost did it.
The ghost was controlling everything he did. He was possessed, obviously.
The devil took it over.
Actually,
who else did we send up? Oh, Meghan Trainor and her Spy Kids husband. They poop next to each other.
Yeah. We also said
no divider wall.
What was it? Mila Kunis and her husband,
Ashton Kutcher. They don't wash their kids until they're visibly dirty.
Yeah.
Right? That's fucking horrible. Not as bad as stabbing your kids and throwing them out of a window, but I would argue, pretty close.
Other than that, we sent up a lot of pedophiles and murderers, so.
A guy who lit a dog on fire in the middle of a park.
The guy who shot up Oxford High School.
Yeah. Kayla, did you know there was white people in Detroit?
Did you see the video from that?
It's one of the 8th wonders of the world.
He pretended to be a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Holy shit.
Ava was the one who told me about that.
Yeah.
Ava came in and was just
also,
like, hey, he said bro. And
I was going to say, come on.
I mean, we already know he's not smart. He can't handle bullying, so he brings a gun to school.
Yeah.
Also, one thing I've never understood is, your whole objective, right, is to inflict as much death when you do that, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you then yourself, right? Or at least, suicide by cop. Right, I don't understand why these guys are even able to be taken into custody. And I'm not saying I want them to die. I'd much rather have them taken into custody and properly punished. But why? Because at that point, your life's over. I mean, what do you have the rest of your life?
To be fair, most of them do it.
Yeah.
My question is, how young can you do lethal injection? Be like, if it's a kid, do you have to put puppets on your hands when you push the lever down? It's Big Bird.
A little
just strokes out.
A little update to that story, by the way. The parents left, right? They went into hiding, and then a couple days later they said they're going to turn themselves in, and then didn't show up, and then later on they were caught. They bought their kid that gun 4 days before the shooting happened. They bought it for him.
It was a Black Friday thing. That's not even a joke. That was legit.
I know, but it's still funny to hear.
Jesus.
It's Black Friday. I'll buy my 15-year-old kid who has mental problems that I don't know about.
There was, that's my whole thing. Be like, I know when Ava's just having a shitty day, if I get her from school and I pick her up, I know right away if she had a bad day. I feel like the signs of knowing your kid's a murdering psychopath is pretty easy to pick up on.
Yeah, it should be, but it's white people in Detroit, so
shout out to Michigan. They've never executed somebody.
Not yet.
I think we got a
contestant.
Oh, here you go.
I think we got someone to try it.
I have a juvenile capital punishment thing. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
In 1642, the first ever juvenile.
This doesn't count.
No, get out of here.
This doesn't count.
Sentenced to death in Plymouth Colony, Massachusetts for bestiality.
I was about to say, it ain't Colorado. Bestiality? They killed a guy for fucking a horse? Oh, Kalen, run. Run, Kalen.
Then, 361 juveniles have been sentenced to the death penalty.
You fucked me plow horse. I'm sorry. I can't masturbate. It's against God's rules, but he doesn't say I can't fuck a horse.
That's a thing in Colombia, man.
Washington does love horse fucking.
Yeah. Why do we all know that?
I've seen some of the men and women there, and you know what? I think I'm on the side of the horse fuckers.
The guy that died was an
Washington.
engineer, Like,
you need to get some like good looking people there so people stop fucking animals.
It's hard to do, apparently.
It's a problem.
Nuh-uh. Alaska does it all the time.
Yeah, but they get paid.
That too. They also have to ship women up. Don't look into that. It gets really dark really quick.
Yeah, it's. We need to get somebody from Alaska and talk to them about what the fuck's going on over there.
I'm pretty sure Sarah Palin's available. I think she could take some time away from her fucking daycare of children.
Yeah, possibly. I'd like to also change my candidate of Earth Ambassador. Or, yeah, you can take mine, Kalen. I want to take whoever made that image of the lion. I know he's probably dead, but...
He didn't know what he was doing, and it's blatantly apparent.
It's so cursed to look at, and it's constantly on my left monitor, and I need to go away.
That was presented to the king, by the way.
That shit looks... you know, like when... I'm trying to think. How do I put this? Like when they have like a parade of animals, like let's say in Cambodia, and like they'll like paint their body up to look like tiger stripes or something, and then they have like a mask that they made themselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the lion face is that for me.
It looks like a really fucked up piñata.
That fell in a creek.
It's a
they dried it out with air.
Yeah, it's a piñata with mildew on it.
The candy was in it too, so it's really gross.
It smells super sweet, but it's gonna be really gross. What the fuck are you sending?
That's the king of Sweden.
Oh my gosh.
He's a bit weird.
Well,
he's cool.
Not technically
I mean,
the king.
He looks pretty cool. He looks like he could be fun to hang around, but
I got to see him. He stopped and talked to us.
Okay, so not actually a king. Kings don't do that. Don't lie to me.
I thought royalty wasn't supposed to talk to common folk.
He talked at us. He didn't talk to us.
He talked at us. How are y'all doing?
No, he literally walked out and stopped and was just like, so what's with all this silence? Are you guys going to say something or not? And we just all kind of giggled, and he was like, okay, and kept walking.
You should have just ripped ass right then and there, like right in front of him. Assert your dominance. Just...
Dude, he probably would have laughed.
Yeah.
I like to
showed up on a party bus too. Like
Jerry Jones.
I'd like to imagine that he just showed up just for you and congratulated you for being the only Jewish person in Sweden.
You are the tallest Jew I have ever seen. Like I'm insulted, mister. I don't.
Something like that. I don't know. That's what I kind of figured would happen. But okay. What do you feel about doing some cunts and clits, Kalen?
What is that? A little nervous?
It's a little game we play, and So I don't. Do you have any? I thought you had some. If you don't, it's okay.
I got like 3. It's not a lot. I got 4, 5, counting.
You want to get it done now, and then I don't know, fuck with Kalen afterwards.
Yeah, I want to get to the questions of as to why I was like, we got to get him here. All right,
Oh, no.
So it's pretty simple. I'll read you the headline. I'll give you a hint if it's in the United States or somewhere else.
Okay.
All right, so this one's gonna be in Europe.
What am I guessing?
Kalen might. You're gonna guess the country.
Okay.
You probably actually heard of this. Snowstorm leads impromptu sleepover for 31 people at an IKEA.
It's gotta be Sweden.
I'm gonna guess it's the UK.
Now this is Denmark.
Ah.
It's a hard game. I promise. I get maybe one every 30 episodes.
He's getting pretty good at calling out Florida people, though.
It's either Florida or it's California. It's one of the two.
They have a type, those Florida.
They really do.
I think my favorite one, like so far we've had this year, is a guy in Florida built a like a big hamster wheel that can float on water, and he was gonna walk from Florida to New York
on the water.
So he was stopped really quickly. So yeah, I mean, it basically explains it. There's like security footage of like people tucking themselves into like the bedroom sets.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the demo sets.
We slept in furniture exhibitions in our showroom on the first floor, where we have bed mattresses and sofa beds, futons. We call those futons.
I'd like to find a haunted IKEA, and then when we ever do our ghost hunting, that's where we go first. It's just a haunted IKEA.
You gotta bring like
the old lady who died in a closet.
Swedish meatball like slingshot. Like,
just bring a wrist rocket.
Yeah.
Our kitchen staff made sure there is hot chocolate, Risalmanade, Risalmanade, Risalamanderade, pastries, soft drinks, coffee, and the odd beer for. You can get beer at an IKEA.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Ooh.
They can't sell it till you close though, so they have to open it.
I'll give you a paper bag. Here you go, you bum. There you go. So we'll be able to keep warm, he told the news.
I bet they have fish paste in that IKEA too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they give you a straw to suck it out.
IKEA's
you
actually
don't even
started
get to squeeze it in your mouth.
delivering now.
What?
Why?
Food. Yeah.
Who the fuck wants that?
Do you use that as your toothpaste?
IKEA people go to IKEA here literally just for the restaurant.
I don't. All right.
All right. Let's go on to the next one before we talk.
Wait, so they don't buy the furniture at IKEA?
No, they do.
Swedish people don't buy. Okay.
Okay.
Good save. Good save. I was gonna run down that narrative
There's
street
an
real
IKEA
quick.
genuinely, just give me an idea how many IKEAs there are. I can walk to an IKEA right now. Like,
apparently, you can have a fucking sleepover there too if it snows real bad.
I'll have to remember that.
All right, we got an American one.
Okay.
So feel free to guess the state. Cash and checks found inside the wall of Austin megachurch 7 years after break-in.
I'm going with North Carolina.
Texas.
It is Texas. It's in
Damn.
Houston. So Joel Osteen, I thought it was Orstein. Anyways, Dickface is like one of those preachers for a megachurch. Apparently, inside the wall when this plumber was working, they found $600,000.
Jesus.
Are you gonna share that or?
No, God needs that money.
I made a
Apparently.
D&D character based off that guy once.
Joel Osteen.
I never played it.
Yeah, give me that money.
I never played it, but that was the whole idea. Was to just be like a fucking televangelist and shopping. You need God. You need healing. Whoop-ah! Like,
Jesus. All right.
Oh, they didn't even disclose the amount. Sorry. I guess a while ago they reported 600,000 missing. And so when they found this money, they did not disclose the amount. This has righteous gemstones written all over it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, don't give your money to a mega church for the love of God.
Yeah, give it to me.
Actually.
Give it to our Patreon. No, we don't have one.
Give it to my OnlyFans. I will foot job that coin.
I will do that if you guys are interested. Please, I'm broke. I'm really
I
broke.
am a whore.
Please help me.
Have you seen the pictures of like the inside of that megachurch? By the way.
Oh yeah, they had it in this article.
They were
It's
talking-
obnoxious. It's a fucking steam.
Yeah, it genuinely, like, it's huge.
Yeah,
I don't know why that many people need to go to that church, but hey.
that is 100% a righteous gemstones thing right there.
Yeah, yeah. It's, I don't know, man. Australia has smaller racquetball stadiums. Yeah, but that's because Australia sucks. Anyways, all right, next one is a European country. 44-foot pyramid of washing machines breaks Guinness World Record. I think I just, nope, I did not spoil it. Whew.
I'm gonna say this is our boy in Idaho.
Ron? No. This is a European
okay.
country.
I didn't hear that part.
Poland.
I'm gonna.
Poland, all right.
Sorry. I'm gonna guess. I'm trying to think now. Italy.
Nope, this is England.
Oh.
Apparently in England, they gave up brushing their teeth, and now they gave up washing their clothes, and so they built a 44-foot tall pyramid of washing machines. It was composed of 256.
I was surprised that they have washing machines there anyway.
They said the record attempt was aimed at raising awareness of recycling services for electronics. They're aware of like how little electronics are in washing machines, right?
I really hope so.
Like it's a motor and a belt with some dials. But hey, I guess, people are recycling brand new washers and dryers.
They'll get there one day,
They'll
learn. My last, my last one. This is a United States one, of course. When I tell you the headline, it'll make sense. Homeowner tries to smoke out snakes, burns down house.
Florida.
It's gotta be like Oklahoma.
This is Maryland.
What?
This is JD country.
I think that was JD, actually.
Is there any? Are there any venomous snakes in Maryland?
It's got to be like a person like Spoon, right? Like someone who collect. I don't know. Let's read.
Let's ask.
A homeowner in Poolsville, a town about 25 miles outside of Washington, D.C., was attempting to use smoke to purge the snakes from the house. In the process, the homeowner caught the house on fire, causing about $1 million in damage.
Oh, I guess they do have venomous snakes there.
The fire broke out around 10 p.m. on November 23rd. Pete Peringer?
Sure.
Peringer? I don't know.
Pringle.
A spokesman for the... Pete Pringle. Pete Pringle. 75 firefighters were called to put the blaze out that started in his basement for a house. Oh. For a house.
Jeez.
Mr. Pringle said the fire caused by placing coals too close to combustible material was accidental and that no people were hurt. But he said the well-being of the snakes is, quote, undetermined. Anyone wanting barbecue right now? What the hell?
I'm a little hungry, actually, yeah.
I like how he didn't just burn his house down. He set coals out. Like, fuck.
There was a...
Holy shit.
I forget where it was, but there was like a story a while ago about a firefighter, like a bunch of firefighters that came and put out a barn fire, right? And they saved like all the animals that were inside. Like none of the animals actually died. And as a thank you, the owners like slaughtered one of the pigs that survived the fire and made a barbecue for the firefighters.
Do you recognize the way this tastes? Yeah. No? Well, you carried it out of the barn. I lied. I had one more, and this is my favorite one. I don't know how I forgot about it. Okay, bonus points. So I'll take either answer. A, where this flight landed, or B, where this flight took off. So once again, United States, Southwest Airlines. Person jumps out of plane while taxiing at airport.
This was from Colorado to Seattle.
I think it was in Vegas. Is that right?
He got Colorado right. It was going to Phoenix.
I was going to guess Utah to Arizona, but I was like, nah, I would have heard about that. All right.
Yeah, so he flew from Colorado Springs to Phoenix, and while the plane was taxiing to get the bridge over, Buddy just walked into the back and jumped out. So here we go. This is where the story gets good. I don't know.
That's a height.
It is a bit. Yeah, it is looking at it. As the plane was taxiing the gate, a customer left the aircraft through a rear galley door. The flight's captain stopped the plane and notified air traffic control. Local authorities responded to the scene, and the plane continued to the gate with the remaining customers and crew, quote, shortly after. The Phoenix Fire Department described the person as a 30-year-old man. After leaving the plane, he entered the on-site fire station, walked into a dormitory room, and locked himself inside. Firefighters were able to get the man to unlock the door after several minutes. The man was evaluated, treated, and taken to the hospital for, quote, lower extremity injury.
Yeah.
This guy was a GTA character, wasn't he?
Yeah, this motherfucker played San Andreas a bit too much. Jesus Christ. That's like a fucking 15-foot fall, dude. This guy.
Yeah, no, it's a waste. Like.
That's all I got. I just shout out to the Colorado man being a complete dipshit.
Still fared better than those children. Dark humor.
Jesus.
Oh.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, that one survived.
Yeah.
And arguably, he's tougher than this guy. That motherfucker was stabbed and bounced off the cement like a ball.
So you gotta know when you're trying to do that. Kids bounce. Like
everything bounce if it hits hard enough.
I was about to say, like, I've seen enough skydiving gone wrong videos to know that human beings bounce.
Oh, I don't want to.
They don't just fucking donk, donk, donk.
We're all basketballs.
Yeah, you can go from Suzanne to Super Ball really quick.
All right, let's get into the meat of it now.
Kalen, what's your why do you have a problem with eating ass?
For some reason, you said "What's your?" and I was expecting sign. And I was like, really? What's your sign?
What's your preference of vagina? Large lips, big hole, what?
Any outie? What's going on?
One. Just one. Any. All of the above.
Any hole will do, huh? No. So, what's your problem with oral pleasure?
Wait, is it to him or him giving?
Both.
Okay.
I don't like it. It's weird.
Why is it weird? I mean, I can show you pictures of gorillas doing it.
that is true. You can actually just scroll up in the general and
the
see
overall sense. I just I think too much.
What do you think about?
What I'm getting,
what do you think about?
Yesterday's dinner.
We'll go with receiving.
Okay. The thought that runs through my head is, I wouldn't put my dick in my mouth. Like.
And
God
I
bless
get the
this
feeling
woman.
that you have tried. I get the feeling that you have tried that anyway.
I think
every guy
tried.
has. Yeah, everyone has. Whoever says no is a fucking liar.
But I was like, I wouldn't put my dick in my mouth. And then I'm like, I love this woman. Why would I make her put my dick in her mouth? I wouldn't do that. And then when you start thinking that, like, it goes
soft.
Yeah, real quick. Which when you go from, hard to soft in their mouth, they're kind of like, what the fuck? What was it?
You're beautiful, I swear.
So I tend to just avoid that situation. Where you'd be like, nah.
Sounds like you could use some Promocen, not sponsored. You won't feel it at all.
Jesus.
All right.
So then, what about giving?
Mm-hmm.
I got no problem with giving. The women I've been with don't enjoy it.
Did they ever give you a reason why?
Did they just not wipe enough over there?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Congrats! Now he's never gonna do it again. He's never gonna do it again. You ruined
I
it.
did have to take a shot of whiskey the first time I did it.
That's not good.
I know
Kalen.
it's not
That
good.
sounds horrible.
I know it's not good, but again, I overthink everything, so I just need to calm down.
It's like your tongue is rubbing alcohol for the bum.
Yeah.
No,
but they just didn't like it. I don't know. It's not that they don't like it. It's just that they can't get off to it. So.
Does no one know how to work the man in the boat? Like, what is this?
She did say I was great, but
Oh, so you did do it?
Yeah, I tried it.
Hey! Get the chair. We're gonna hoist him up.
But again,
I'm proud of you.
The problem is I have a very good sense of smell, which.
What does that mean?
Anywhere near that region, I could smell anything. Like, it's not that they're unclean; it's just that I can smell everything. Like,
and what does
like
it?
What?
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's just like the ass. I mean, just being within proximity of a butthole. Doesn't matter how clean.
Do you only eat pussy while 69ing?
No, but it's still close enough.
Fish paste, maybe. Is that what it tastes like?
Oh my
I can
god!
smell. I smelled a man pissing 100 yards away once. Like I
I think you're just pissing yourself.
Yeah. Was this a dream that you later woke up to and realized you were pissing in your own face?
No. But I did
No or no
shit the
comment.
bed
I'm
last
not
week.
sure.
No, you did. You pissed in my face.
Yeah, I bet you would like that.
Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be R. Kelly because I'm over 18.
Okay.
So, sorry, it's so foreign to me. Like, I don't.
No, I know it's
I
weird.
don't know.
Like, I mean, I grant you that. I've only been with 3 women, so like, my numbers aren't exactly like, all encompassing. But the fact that there's
3 for 3,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
don't put your mouth near my pussy.
Yeah,
Which is weird.
I don't know.
What has happened to those women?
I don't know.
I mean,
don't know. And one of them was even bisexual and liked women. Well, which is what bisexual means.
Oh,
But-
she didn't believe in you. Like, I hate to be that guy, but I mean, like,
I mean, that's fair.
if you're gonna,
That's fair.
I think the guy before you really ruined it. I think.
Just started gnawing on it with his molars.
Did a number, yeah. I heard women like it when you grasp it with your teeth. No.
Nobody likes
put it in the back of his mouth like a fucking piece of tar.
He tried yelling into her.
Hello.
Oh my god.
So all of this is talking about frontal, right? Have you given any of the backlane oral? No?
Flat no.
You ever sauced up the beehole?
No. The bowling lane is ready for you, Kalen, if you ever want to.
Just remember, Kalen, it's like a cigarette. It gets worse the closer you get to the butt.
I can't tell if that was to him talking or the fist paste you just ate.
God.
What's the difference?
I couldn't do that. I don't think.
But why?
Actually, no. There is a way I could do that, but it'd have to be
a lollipop in it. I don't know.
Yeah, what is the way?
Reward system,
Show me the way.
A reward system? So now it's a treat.
Every time you do it, you get a gold star. Is that what's happening?
No.
10 gold stars. Jesus. You get to lick the balloon.
No, the other way around. Like I get like $1 million for it. Like.
That's not a reward system. You're a slut.
You're just getting paid to do it at this
But I'll
point.
be a slut for $1 million. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I
Would you
agree.
take it
But
for
I'm calling it like it is. Yeah, I would do whatever the fuck, whatever for $1 million cash.
I'm looking for $20 for gas right now. What do you want?
Jesus.
Thanks, Pi. At least Feast has to be a prostitute now.
At least go like 25 or something, man. Come on.
$23.50.
Get yourself one of those gas station hot dogs while you're at it.
I'll bring it up, okay? It's $19.99 plus
like
tax.
$1.
I'm going to tax you for this. Yeah.
It is a charitable donation.
Yeah.
Fun fact,
going to
actually,
the mega church in the end, but
in Sweden, being a prostitute is technically legal. It's fine. But paying for sex is illegal. So, like, basically, they prosecute to use vernacular. Yeah, I was going to say the tricks. Yeah.
Easy 1990s rap song.
But so like I was thinking about it. I was like, if you are a prostitute in Sweden and you keep like a proper tax record, you can technically do it completely legally. As long as
I
you pay
respect
taxes.
it.
The problem is
I'm one of those
you have
people
to
where
give out receipts too, which I don't think people are gonna be too excited about.
Here's your receipt for eating butt. I'm one of the people where like I think of like if like no shit, I genuinely believe this. If you make like prostitution legal, I think a lot of like mass violence things kind of go by the wayside. Like there has to be a slope when that happens.
Yeah. No, it's I mean the Netherlands has that. Like it's legal to do a bunch of drugs there and prostitution. So like,
no, that's Portland.
yeah.
No, Portland they just don't prosecute it because their fucking courthouse is on fire all the time.
It's anywhere that's
still cracks
touching that side of the U.S. That's anywhere over there.
It still cracks me up that they're trying to burn down a building made out of stone and glass. Like they've been trying for about a year now. Still going.
No.
Those were like real quick, like just like quick little sidebar on that. Those videos of the marshals whipping the shit out of those little fuckers.
Yeah.
That was like the greatest 3 weeks of my life, dude.
You knew when the feds showed up, it was like, oh.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Fuck you, pig." One guy, "What the fuck did you just say?" It was just like it confirmed everything I thought, that these people have never had like legit confrontation in their life, and then they think it's okay to like mouth off to people like that, and then real life lessons start showing up real fucking quick. But god damn, it was glorious. There was a couple of them, and I'm sure you can find them pretty easy. They started putting doom music to it, like when the marshal got out of the van. It was so good. Anyways, so the other thing I really wanted to talk about, because I mean you are literally the only person I know that likes this, and you know maybe your honesty will help other people come out and open with it. Why do you like being beat up before sex?
That's not before. It's before,
during,
and after.
So you want to fight during?
Yeah.
You just like your balls getting
it's not
bitten
the same
or something?
like fighting.
No, it's not. It's not ball mashing.
Okay,
Jesus, give him some respect.
Give me some context of what kind of beating is going on, other than just me.
Is it off? Is it beating off?
If it's that, I totally understand. But if it's anything else...
Yeah, I'm with the beat-off party.
Have you ever seen Vikings?
Do you just take a meat mallet to your penis, or...?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I Gallagher my fucking Johnson.
Oh my God.
I got this gun on Black Friday. Waka, waka, waka.
I had a dream last night about that.
Why?
About pistol whipping your penis?
You just reminded me of this. No, I had a shotgun and I was going around fucking hitting people with the butt, just BAM! I don't know.
You're like that video, the slap.
I think being in Sweden and like not having any guns around has made me like more American. Like
you're sexually attracted to guns now.
Like, I dream about guns now. I'm just like, oh, firearms. Like, oh. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you know why you have your sexual things? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just
nerve endings. I haven't been beat up and just started getting hard. That's my thing.
It's not
I'm pretty vanilla when it
like,
comes to sex.
I'm not like I'm not. It's not like a dominant thing, right? Like I don't want to be dominated. It's more like a like.
So do you want them to hit you or you to hit them?
I'm not necessarily hitting, but like think of Greco-Roman wrestling, but not too deep.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know. Like,
I'm just imagining Kalen texting his girlfriend, "I'll see you at 8 with the olive oil." Just comes home and like the whole entire apartment's empty. He's just like paranoid, looking left to right. And just woman comes skidding out from the hallway. Go time, fucker.
Naked and all oil.
Yeah, you can see where she skid across the hardwood.
oh no!
Slap and tickle. Like what do we? I don't want to know about a specific time, but like,
oh please, go into detail.
What would be? No. I don't think I can handle it right now.
I think the best way I can describe it is, have you ever seen the show Vikings?
No.
Okay. Fuck.
We watch American TV shows where there's guns involved.
Basically, it's just a strong female, okay, who because I'm a big dude, right? Yeah. I can't if I use my full strength on someone, they get hurt. Like
yeah.
So it's like I have to kind of keep that in check, especially during sexy time. Like I can't just pick her up and throw her into a wall, like against a wall, not like into.
Wait, that's where your mind goes to. Good Lord!
Good
Lord! Like no, I just want to pound you into a wall. Oh, that's so hot. I'm being serious.
Like,
literally.
No, like
to the wall.
You've seen the movies.
What movies?
Yeah.
What movies have I seen?
Like somebody gets picked up, pushed onto a table, and all the shit gets pushed off the table. That kind of shit, right?
Oh, see?
Yeah, but that's not being beat up, though. That's not, from what you've told me, it's like borderline fighting.
Yeah, because then, so here's the thing. It's like, I can't do that without hurting somebody.
You get hard when you hit your hip against the corner of a table or something.
Oh, fuck.
Let me stub my toe really fast.
Biting his lower lip. Oh.
Yeah, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Just
Fuck yeah, I'm a bad man.
3 times, like.
No, but like it's nice when I feel like I can not hold back a little bit. Is my point.
What we taught, like closed hand?
No, Jesus Christ! I'm not gonna Chris Brown.
I don't know
Chris
these
Brown?
things.
I'm sorry,
asking.
Chris Brown. That was not what I meant. Who's the guy?
He's
open palm to the bridge of the nose, right?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God!
I did give my girlfriend a black eye a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God!
Keep in mind, she's a social worker and was starting a new job. So the first week at her new job as a social worker, she had a black eye from her boyfriend.
I fell down the stairs. You live in a 1-story house.
My ex, I broke her nose twice.
Kalen, we're trying to make you not look like a fucking monster.
It's because again, I'm tall, so when I would hug her, my
Kalen
collarbone would hit her in the face. Like,
oh my god.
Then give side hugs, man. Jesus
hard,
Christ.
It's hard, okay?
Yeah, we know. You just hit yourself.
Fucking hey.
Oh my god.
So how did you discover you like this, right? Because like, I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't see like you as like a teenager, just like, oh, I can't wait to find a lady to hit me in the mouth. Like I can't. Like how? What triggered this?
Was it
I don't know. I've always
first
been
experience?
into like tough girls, strong. I don't know.
Did you like wrestle in high school?
No, although we had a creepy gym teacher who really wanted me to go to wrestling practice.
Jesus, Kalen, I'm so sorry.
Like, this dude they built the gym. Okay, just so you know how like old this dude was. One of my classmates, her parents went to the same middle school. This was middle school, by the way, not high school. And he was the gym teacher for her parents.
He was young and had a fro. When Kalen walked in, bald as shit and wrinkle fest.
So they redid the gym, and like he told them where to put it. He put his office attached to the boys' locker room with a window that looked out over the gym.
Did you go to my middle school? High school?
I was about to say, like,
that's normal.
Yeah.
Because if it's
there's always that one office with like the mirror or the window rather.
Yeah.
We had two gym teachers. One was male, one was female, and they both had an office in the appropriate locker room. So I'm like, I don't see what the issue.
I don't know. He was just weird. He was really weird.
He always kept his hands in his pockets while he was in that office.
He would also like select people to come up and lead exercises, right?
Yeah.
And for jumping jacks, it would never be a dude.
It was Tony, only on hot, sweaty summer days when he was wearing shorts.
Oh. It was weird. It was weird.
So you've always known you like this?
Yeah, I don't know if it's been like, and again, I don't think it's more like, it's not like a fight, like closed fist, fucking.
Yeah, just a tussle.
Yeah. Like if stuff's broken at the end of it, that's a good time. Like not bones, like I mean objects.
Jesus Christ.
By objects,
Pelvises
I don't mean
and
women.
such.
I mean like things.
So,
I don't know.
What? Just why? I'm trying to rack my head around this, and
Like,
it's not working at all.
There's a scene in Vikings where the main female protagonist, who is, hold on.
Oh, he's getting a picture, I think.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. Okay, what was the first time you watched or seen like porn or something? Could that have triggered something like this?
Kalen found a snuff film in the woods.
Because like I remember when I was younger, like the porn I watched was all those 20-second clips where you had to be quick about it. Like,
Oh my God.
You were jerking off to trailers?
yeah, like, the little.
My man.
Little 20-second, just like and it's just like quick cuts, and you find like a 2-second clip that you really like, and just keep fucking repeating it over and over and over.
Oh, Jesus.
I credit that to why I'm so good with the left hand on the mouse. Like,
you didn't just use your right hand on the mouse and then used your left. You couldn't do that, could you?
No, it's too much effort, man.
This is how I learned how to be ambidextrous. So I mean,
So you did post a picture of the Viking lady.
Yeah.
But I can only see D from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
So that's what you're into.
Yeah, you're into bird women?
Yep.
Is that what you're telling me?
I'll put in a picture of what I'm into, alright?
No, so there's a scene where she walks in and like hits her husband in the fuck me. Just Danny DeVito. She hits her husband in the face with her shield, and then like throws him onto the bed.
Maybe closed fist is better than being hit with a shield.
Are you taking
There's a lump of metal.
Are you taking ceramic plates and just throwing it at your girlfriend?
Fucking Jesus, Kalen.
Or are you telling her to throw them at you? Like, what's going on now?
Kalen's ideal date is a carnival in like Texas with knife throwing.
He wants to go get waterboarded before he has sex, apparently.
Nice and wet.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've been sick for the last 2 weeks. but like the air is so cold and dry, I thought, like, I was like, you know what? If I put like a mask on while I'm sleeping, I can retain some of the moisture, like over my face, right?
Okay.
And so I went to sleep. And like 30 minutes later, I had like a stuffy nose, and so my brain was like, oh, you can't breathe, and there's something on your face, right? Like this is the two bits of input my brain was getting. And so I sat up and I went, and like rip it off and like throw it across the room.
Just go full ape.
My girl wakes up, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, there was a mask on my face and I couldn't breathe. And she's like, you put it there, you idiot. Like,
I told you no.
I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Just get some golden balm or some tiger balm or something like that and just put that on your face.
Tiger King.
Yeah, put that on your face. I think you would enjoy that too.
Do not put Tiger King on your face. Don't.
I still haven't
Last person
seen
who
that.
did that, he ended up marrying him.
Have you watched the season 2 yet?
I haven't seen season 1.
No.
I've seen the first episode. I just keep up with it with the memes.
There's so many
want
shows
to.
that I need to watch that I have not, and it's just
The
Tiger
first
King is
season
not
was
on that
interesting,
list.
but like, it is such.
I heard
a
the second
fucking
one's
shit show.
dull.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I haven't watched
The second one's super dull. I want to, but with like Presley's history, like she can't see like she can watch Law and Order all day and like cops, but like if it's like real life people fucking around with drugs, then she has an issue.
Yeah, I understand that.
So like I know Tiger King likes like his he loves meth. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be in the middle of this fucking thing and then in walks Buddy with a hot pipe.
Good.
And then I have to turn it off. So I don't even know if it's in there. I just decided not to watch it.
Respectable. That's nice. That's so nice of you.
But god damn it, fuck that whore Carol Baskins.
That whole thing, man, just looks like a nightmare. Like that whole situation between like everybody that in that show. Like you don't want to be the cameraman. You know what I mean?
Why?
It's just there's always something going wrong. There's like in the first season, there's literally they got a guy on fucking video shooting himself. Like,
wait, so that happened when they were filming the documentary?
I think it was, but it was a security camera that caught it. It wasn't like an actual camera. But did you hear how it happened?
Yeah.
He had like a Luger, I think it was, and he's like, oh well, they can't fire if the clip's in because there's never like one in the chamber apparently.
He Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, and he put it in his fucking head and pulled the trigger.
Oh my gosh.
Also, if you do want a good show recommendation, The Unlikely Murderer on Netflix. This came out.
I don't. Give me a.
What is it?
It's about the assassination of a Swedish prime minister in the 80s.
Maybe that's not available in the U.S.
I think it is.
Because
it's a Netflix series. Like, it's a Netflix produced series.
That doesn't change anything. Okay. I'm going to go into Netflix right now, and I'm going to ask for the name of it once more. What was it called?
The Unlikely Murderer.
Likely.
So,
it is on there.
he's looking that up. Oh. Fuck, I thought it was
But it makes the
longer
Swedish
than that.
police look fucking incompetent.
Well. That's all I'm going to leave that as.
I've seen Prison and Jail. I'm going to go it's not just them. It's there's a few. So kind of backtrack a little bit. Sorry. This is like human sexuality intrigues me, and like I said, you're the only one I've known that likes this or has admitted it. And so when is it possible for the woman to cross the line for you?
Yes. But it's
And when would that be?
tickling.
When it's like a legit fight?
I'm incredibly ticklish.
Tickling is what.
So, if I get
Hey, no! Don't you tickle when we're fighting, woman!
If I get
You're
tickled,
allowed to punch,
like the
but-
defense mechanisms kick in, and I start throwing bows and kicking, and people get
Wouldn't
hurt.
that turn you? Oh, okay.
So it's like I don't want to hurt anybody. Like that's. But it's like if I start getting, it's like that I go into like full bore like defense mode. Like,
so what do the women do when you approach them with this revelation?
I don't really approach them with it. I just kind of start swinging. No, I just.
They're gonna like it. They know it.
Or I'm gonna make them like it.
No, I just kind of. I think things just kind of slowly get rougher, and I kind of see how far I can take it, and then, I'm very open too. Like I'll talk to them quite a bit.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, what? Like the first time, like how does that work? Like, do you just like
it usually doesn't happen the first time? Like, or do you mean the
slap
first
me
time
around a bit?
That I like, kind of. I don't know.
No. I mean, like with the ladies. So like the first time you don't even tell them. You just the first time's normal, and then like what? Second or third?
The first time, I don't know if I should say this. First time I had sex with my current girlfriend, I actually faked my orgasm.
I'm so glad you brought this up because I could not figure out how to put a question onto that. So what'd you do? Pull out and spit on her back, or what?
No, like I was like, I stayed in and went, get a couple hard thrusts and was like, good.
So you blue balled yourself.
I was thinking too much, so I couldn't come. And then I was like, I don't want her to think that I don't find her attractive because it's the first time we've had sex. So I was like, I gotta fake it.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking about when this happened?
I was genuinely
like,
wow,
why did you have to end it?
Because she was like, because she had already finished multiple times, and it was going on too long.
Oh, you dog!
Yeah,
you dog!
Sure she did. Yeah, go on.
But
she faked it.
Yeah, maybe you should ask her this.
Your guys' first time is just a faker spree.
But the fun fact is, at the Thanksgiving party, we did like a Never Have I Ever game with her friends.
Okay.
So it was all of her girlfriends here, and the question was like, "Never have I ever faked an orgasm?" I was like, "Well, shit."
Did you lie?
No, I did. I told him.
So she knows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she knew before that too. I told her a couple.
Oh,
okay. See, that changes things a little bit.
They were like, "What? How the fuck are you like faking one?" And then my girlfriend goes, "Yeah, with me." And they were like, "What?" Like. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to make her feel bad, so I was like, I'll just pretend good job. Like I don't know.
Let me ask you,
great game.
What was the time? Like, how long did it last until you're like, okay, maybe I should cut it off now? Like,
about 10 minutes.
I'd say 5 for him, but
I was going off of me first off.
Okay.
I wasn't shooting shots at Kalen. Good Lord.
I genuinely don't. Like I wasn't.
You don't time yourself?
I'd say 20 minutes.
Hey!
I'd say 20 minutes. But that's
must be American.
Like, I don't want you to
20 minutes was too long?
Yeah. It was getting... I could tell it was getting... I don't know.
He had an appointment.
Just getting awkward.
Yeah, I gotta be at the dentist. Let's go.
Like,
come on.
I was trying... It was getting to the point where like I could see myself start pushing rope, and I'm like, I don't want to go down that road. Like...
Oh man!
This just happened because you let your brain keep going.
Yeah, no, I can't.
You
I can't shut
just
it off.
Go into like caveman unga bunga mode.
I can't.
All right,
it's a problem.
I started realizing I was pushing rope. Shoe, I'm sorry.
I had to stop. I had to.
You think it's weird going soft in a girl's mouth? Try doing it while you're inside of her.
Why are you saying? Is this what? This is all you're attracted to? Is this what your girlfriend looks like?
No, actually, I found the one not blonde in Sweden.
I thought that was the whole reason people go to Sweden.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like Thailand for the lady boys.
Yeah.
And the other reason. Yeah.
Yeah, the Interpol reason.
Fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just
yeah.
oh my god. I don't think I've ever had to fake. I mean, no. I've wanted to. I won't lie to you. There's been times where I was just like, yeah, like this is more than enough. But god damn it, I'm here. This is already going on.
I've never had to, so
Also, I don't think it helped that she's, in my opinion, way more attractive than me. So like I'm just looking down.
Thinking about that?
I'm like, oh my gut, like.
So you're busy analyzing how disgusting you think you look. So you
Yeah.
I wonder why you went soft. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna start sending you like borderline flirting messages every day when I wake up, just so we change that mentality. Good Lord!
I would do the same
there.
if I didn't call you Big Poppies. But
you gotta remember, like I used to be a fat ass, so like it's hard for me to see myself as not that.
I mean, obviously you're not. I mean, from what you're saying, it worked out pretty well for you.
It did. No, I like what it was. Well, a year and a half ago, I was like 260, and now I'm 185. So like, I dropped a lot. So, but I don't know. I still see myself as the big boy. Like,
I can understand that.
Because it's only been a year. Like it's only been really a year since then. So.
Let's see how far I can take this body. I saw where the last one got me. I want to see how far I can get with this one.
Jesus. All right.
I am glad that I did that before coming over here, though, because everybody here is, like, fucking fit. Like,
yeah, because you see what they have to eat. They just choose not to eat, Kalen.
They're putting paste in their body. There's nothing fat about it. Like,
the only fat people in prison are the ones that have money on their books and they don't have to eat that shit.
The women here are amazing. Genuinely amazing. And they're really nice, too, which is such a nice change from, Seattle.
You were also in Washington.
Yeah.
Like, where if you look at someone, apparently that's rape.
Yeah.
I see you!
That's in Utah as well, let me tell you.
Here, like, the most beautiful women will come up to you and be like, hey, how are you? And you're like, what are you talking to me? Like,
fuck you! I'll fight you!
Don't get me started on Utah women, all right? I got called into HR because I asked a lady to help me move a box and she reported me for sexual harassment, so.
What?
Yeah, it's so much fun. So.
What a bitch.
Yeah, it's like if it's over 100 pounds, you're supposed to ask for help.
Kalen, you're 10.
No, that's not Jesus Christ. But that's like what normal people look like here, and that's why like I came over and was like, shit, I'm ugly as fuck. Like, because that's just normal people. Like that's middle of the road.
So which one of these girls did you give the black eye to?
No.
It was the one on the right.
I was thinking it would be the one on the right. Yeah.
the far right or the middle?
It was far right.
It was Hezbollah. It was Hezbollah.
It's got the fattest, longest lips.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
No, people are very nice here. It's a very welcome change from like the combative anger that I associate with like universities.
Well, I think it's also because you're not like the stereotypical American, right? Like just a really loud fucking person who demands everything in English.
I've met two Americans at the university here. One of them, she actually lived in Sweden since she was 11, so like doesn't really count.
Mm-hmm. You're a native at this point.
But the other guy was like he came over here for the university, and he's from Arizona, and he is like he like genuinely the typical like, oh, what's up, dude? Yeah, and I'm just like, oh,
frat life.
Yeah.
He's in Arizona.
He's like, oh, yo, you from the U.S. too? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, dude, that's so dope. What's up? And I'm like, oh my god, get the fuck away from me. Like,
I would have told him I was Canadian.
I did see a guy wearing a Canadian hat, and me being from Pacific Northwest, I'm like, oh, Canada's close. Like, so I was like, hey, Canada, what's up? And he goes, oh, I'm not Canadian. I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, take off the fucking maple leaf, then, buddy. All right, like,
do you like hockey? Yeah. Like, what are you doing here?
Oh, that is one of the funny things. I just like
maple syrup.
It's like all of the best Swedes that play hockey go to the NHL, right?
I mean, that's every nation.
Yeah.
We even got Russians in there.
But their name changes. Like, they have their name in Swedish, which is how it's supposed to be pronounced and all that shit. But then they go to the U.S. and it's like, no. This is their new name now. Like, you don't get to call them by their real name. Like Peter Forsberg.
This is your Christian name.
Peter Forsberg is a hockey player, but like his real name. Yeah, it was his real name. Like in Swedish, would be Peter Forsberg. But
I would change it.
Yeah, it's like
I'll be 100%
it's always funny.
honest.
They're like, oh, we have a Swede playing in this game, and I'm like, yeah, well, he's not. His name is American now. I'm like, don't.
He died on the plane over here. This is Peter Forsberg.
Yeah. I found out there was a Swede that played in the MLB as well.
Bullshit.
It was a while ago.
AAA doesn't count. AAA doesn't count.
No, he was in Major Leagues.
Who?
Was it like the Mariners thing where he only plays for 3 days and they kick him back down?
Probably.
Yeah. There was a guy named his name was. So there's 4 of them that have ever played, and the most recent one was 1922.
Oh my God! Al Capone was alive and didn't have syphilis.
One of them was actually from the city that I'm in right now, though.
Oh,
He
congratulations!
was born on January 22nd.
It was a town back then. It wasn't a city.
1864.
Jesus Christ!
He was 21 years old when he broke into the big leagues with the Providence
Colorado
Rays.
wasn't even a state. Colorado wasn't even a state, my guy.
They were still British.
What?
Oh my
God.
God.
He played 1 game.
They were still marching Joshua over to Utah, and you call him.
He was a pitcher.
I found golden tablets. I play stickball.
His ERA was 11 though. He was not a good pitcher.
He was there.
Yeah.
He was there.
He was too busy trying to propagandize the fucking food paste in America.
But my favorite one, he
Yeah,
actually
paste.
played for 8 years, was Eric Erickson.
That's the name, yep.
But he was also a pitcher. Like, I don't know what the fuck the Swedes are doing, but like he played for the New York Giants and then the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Senators. So it's not a bad.
And this was the guy in the 20s?
Yeah, he played from 1914 to 1922. There was nothing important going on in those times, like a war or anything.
Was there still the Jackie Robinson League? I would imagine so at that time.
Yeah. Fun fact, like Mariners baseball, the best game, right? Happened to be
Ken Griffey Jr.
in the week that they were wearing that league like patches. And they also had it painted on the outfield fence. So there's like shots of Ken Griffey Jr. and then over his shoulder is this giant patch that just says...
Oh my God! Oh no! No!
So it's like even in our greatest moment, it's like, shit. Like, we can't.
And you got a 6'7" white guy throwing the ball too. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, it was so bad. Do you know what we're talking about, Feast? I'll send you a picture.
Oh, no.
This was... I'm not kidding you. This is genuinely... I don't know how else to say this other than this was genuinely a thing. This is what it was called.
Yay.
Let's see.
Let's... Okay, here it is.
Yep.
I'm not putting this picture into the file.
No. But there's just that sitting behind like one of the greatest, African-American baseball players of all time.
Well,
MLB got huge erections to that.
I think now it's called the NLB, but
at least they solved the problem. NFL, like, yeah, there it is. That's the exact one that was sitting behind, like Ken Griffey Jr. and was also on all of their uniforms. Like,
Jesus Christ, no, that's it. We're done. I'm done.
So bad. So bad.
I mean, the shitty thing is it's just like there's no other name to call it.
No.
But like YouTube would fucking have a heyday if they caught that in this fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, it's like the NAACP, right?
No. Yeah. We all know.
Like that's a government agency specifically for, reducing discrimination and encouraging diversity. But the name,
meanwhile,
your words.
Yeah, you can't say their name anymore and have it be acceptable. You can't.
I have no words. I don't.
So you say after this podcast, we just go slap and tickle each other. Huh?
Hey, I can get the play tickets right now.
I said not two dudes. It's my only rule.
Three
dudes.
Yeah, not two dudes. Three dudes. Yeah.
My OnlyFans says anything. I'm a girl. So.
Oh Jesus! I do find it funny that OnlyFans tried to stop the nudity for a bit.
Yeah, and then literally just turned around like a day later. So.
Well, yeah, because everybody's like, "I'm gonna leave," and they're like, "Oh,
we're losing all this money."
Yeah.
I stand by my statement. I think we should just have a class for men. Just be like, this is how you be a dude. First step, you don't pay for OnlyFans.
Yeah. I've never understood
We break
that.
fingers of those who did it.
It's
oh.
Go ahead.
Sorry. This reminds me of that ASMR chick. I just want to bring up this story real quick because I know you're trying to put a bow on it. But I was telling Kalen about the ASMR chick that I found that was like borderline sexual, but I was like, all right, this is tolerable because there's no OnlyFans. Well, it turns out she has an OnlyFans. And so I brought it up to Kalen, and I was just like, yeah, the video's out, and it's weird. And
not my proudest jack off, I'll be honest with you.
I was gonna ask. So I completely forgot I brought it up to Kalen. So then, like 2 hours later, or not even, it was like right after he left. So he's just like, that leaked though. So I purposely went to the website where it was at and just copy and pasted. The thumbnail is homegirl spread eagle with the fucking ASMR microphone, and it's an odd thing. That was like one of the very few things that, like, out of all the stuff I've seen, I couldn't do it.
Knowing the stuff that you've already sent me on Messenger, I do not want to see this video.
No, it's not that. At least
I stopped trusting
she's
you. She's
borderline attractive.
Yeah, no,
I stopped trusting you after watching a man suck his own dick.
Oh.
That was a woman. That was a woman.
Oh, have you seen the new like strapless strap-ons?
Wait, does it like have a hook that goes inside the user?
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. I'm scared that I nailed it on the first shot.
Feels like you've seen this or experienced it before.
I've thought about it. Like years ago.
Could it be better if it had like two?
What do you mean two?
Like a butt plug as well? Like
what? Like a rabbit
2 points
situation?
of contact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For better stability, maybe.
Oh, you mean for the user?
Yeah.
I thought. Okay. Good lord, you're really working yourself at that point. Why even have the other person?
Honestly, what is? Oh no, is this something I want to look at right now?
Yeah. It's that ASMR chick.
Oh my gosh.
It's awkward. I don't get the whole like someone on my phone telling me how I should work myself, but yeah, that's how I thought it would work. Because I thought about it for a while ago. I was like I don't really get the strap-on thing to begin with, and I can't imagine it ever being sexy that someone's putting belts on.
No.
And so yeah, like why not just door hook yourself and fuck someone?
And
at
like
the
I think
same
it's
time?
pretty smart too, because they put like they got like the ribbed things.
That looks like it's trying to get me.
It looks like an elephant's tooth.
Okay, these are images I'm not allowed to put on the video. I'm going to be honest with you.
It looks like if I mean this is going with the whole feast pin the message.
I didn't do that. I don't know what you mean.
I was like, why did Feast send me a message? Oh. This looks like I mean I never found any of my mom's stuff, mostly because I didn't want to look.
I did.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
How?
It was just sitting on her, like, so.
Oh my god.
Oh, she just had it out?
You know the what is it called? The headstand?
Nightstand?
Like, it's a thing on the back.
Headboard.
Headboard. Yeah.
They had a bed with a headboard that had shelves on it, and it was just sitting there. And I looked at it.
Oh, no.
At the time, I didn't know what it was. I'm going to be honest with you. So I took it. I was just like, what? This is such a weird massager.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, did you, like, actually put it on yourself?
I touched it a lot, but not to myself. I like put it on my arm and stuff.
I get you. I get you.
Like,
yeah.
Okay, whatever. It was like I just put it back. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
This isn't working.
And then I also found
it smells weird.
I also found the nicotine gum that my dad had that my grandma bought me that she didn't know had nicotine in it. She bought it for me like it was probably 10 years old at that point, and I just put it in my mouth.
That nicotine gum.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I was maybe 13 at the time.
You just reminded me something. Face.
I figured this would come up soon.
Why would you? Oh, I thought it was the woman filming this.
My...
Of course it's England. Of course it's England. Oh, he's having a piss with it, eh?
Jesus Christ.
I think I don't know. I mean, this one, like, whatever. Like, there's the stereotype that, like, when, like, dildos and shit get found, they're like, oh, it's a sword. I would have thought this was a gun. I've been like, what the hell?
Oh, you mean the new strap-on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not that thing.
Grab it by the balls with the gun.
Yeah.
Starts cocking it.
He keeps shooting all this stuff. What is this? I mean, I get it. Like I said, I don't understand how, like, in any relationship, someone belting up to do anything is attractive, but this solves that problem.
Like, light bondage is okay, but strap-on is weird.
Well, to answer Kalen's kind of concern, I guess if you're going into pile driver mode, you could use your butt. I would change the angle.
Jesus. Yeah, the leverage wouldn't quite be right. Yeah, you'd have to...
Dude, you would destroy that poor woman. Or dude. Apparently dudes are into
And
this
your own
too.
asshole.
You shove it in your own butt. Oh, wait. You could DP your own. You could. It could just be you two. And you could DP your woman.
Jesus. One of the girls that I almost dated did that was my first red flag with her was she just sent me a random message like Happy International Pegging Day, and I'm like, oh.
Happy ghosting day. See you later.
That's I don't know about that one. Like,
these things are dangerous. Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, there can be some serious harm done to this thing.
It looks like just a really rubbery crowbar.
My Amazon package is here. Opens up nightstand drawer.
oh.
I just imagine right now, in my head, it's the Joker killing Robin. He uses a crowbar in the comic. I'm just imagining him holding this now.
It's Batman Saints Row edition.
By the way, did you hear what the kid called that in the video?
No.
What?
He said he called.
Oh, in the video you posted?
He called it a wobbly sausage.
All right. All right.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 43 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's time that we cut this one. If we have more about you, we'll probably bring you on. But as of right now, thank you so much for being on here. 6-figure job.
Unemployed right now, boy.
Yep.
Which fun fact, I can still collect unemployment from the state of Washington even though I'm not in the U.S.
Cool. So there's going to be FBI. This is going in the podcast. Just letting
I'm not doing it, but I legally could, is my point.
Legally, I'm not.
For the IRS,
in the
I'm
meantime,
not.
I gotta go. I gotta go buy something. I'll be right back.
Oh man! Again, one more episode left after this. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good night. It's night for us, so fuck you. And yeah, goodbye.
Bye-bye.